Hello everyone, this is John Fawcett, Warning Coordination Meteorologist for the National Weather Service serving southern New Mexico and far west Texas. This should be the final web briefing related directly to Odile, although if something does come up later, we'll have another web briefing. Potential impacts where this is going to be ending from west to east, but flash flooding could be anywhere, but especially the southern and eastern portion of our 8-county area. Road closures and washouts, we already had a few of those. All areas are vulnerable, but especially the El Paso metro, which is saturated from last night's rains. And then the Silver Fire burn scar, the drainages below the burn scar susceptible. And then the Sacramento Mountains, as they're going to get the greatest impact as you go into the evening hours. Water rescues anywhere, but again the southeast half is more sensitive. Water over the spillways of those lakes in the Sacramento Mountains. Silver Lake, the water's already at the spillway level. Lake Mescalero, they did some draining, so it's a few inches lower, but I think they're both susceptible. And then finally, the big concert Friday night. Not much of a problem Friday evening weather-wise, but it's today's preparation that could be problematic if we continue to have the rains too much longer. The rainfall amounts from last evening, that's a radar estimation you're looking at before you on the graphic. But we actually have a couple of rain gauge measurements for you. 1.86 inches at the airport. That's a daily record for that date, September 17th. But how about that 3.11 inches in 1 hour? One of our co-workers southeast of the airport, and Album Park was flooded as a result. And there were a couple of water rescues. And so that's the kind of trouble you have when you have tropical moisture in these amounts. The flash flood risk is focused on southern New Mexico from a national perspective, and they seem to be correct. Again, moving from west to east as the day goes on. So the remnants will be passing probably right over a Las Cruces to Alamogordo line if one of the computer models is correct. Bottom line is it's close enough. Everybody is in that flash flood risk, especially in the southeast half. Well, remember the river flood watch that we had out last evening? Had to cancel it because the shift of the path towards the south took some of the pressure off the Gila region. Less rainfall over those basins that pour into the Gila River means less of a risk of river flooding from Gila, New Mexico to the Arizona line. So that is good news. We still have some uncertainties. The timing of the back edge of the steady heavy rain associated with the remnant circulation of Odile. It should be progressing from west to east so that you would have the Rio Grande River area, especially around El Paso, Las Cruces. This afternoon things should really be improving, and then the ending on the eastern edge, eastern Otero County, Sacramento Mountains, that should be sometime later tonight. Location of embedded thunderstorms within the larger rain area, hard to call, but that'll give you a lot more rain over a shorter duration, and that means flash flooding. And then after Odile's out of here, we got leftover moisture for Friday and Saturday. How much surface heating is going to take place to make the atmosphere unstable when we get more thunderstorms on Friday, Saturday, and then finally a backdoor front on Sunday. I know you don't want to think about that now, but that could increase the thunderstorm activity again, or as we've seen before, just stabilize things and quiet things down. So we're still looking at that situation. We still have the flash flood watch area wide in effect until midnight, and it's extended until 6 a.m. Friday, eastern Otero County, including the Sacramento Mountains. Additional warnings, probably just adding to the flash flood warnings we've already been issuing. Again, the impact decreasing from west to east as we go through the day. And what are those impacts? Flash flooding, road closures and washouts, water rescues, water over spillways in the Sacs, and then the complications to the preparation for this big boy band concert for Friday evening in El Paso. Now, monitor the latest situation by looking at our website, our social media outlets, especially our web page. We try to give you the latest on that, and this is a changing situation, especially as things end from west to east. Thank you for your time, and hopefully it'll be a while before another one of these, because it usually means bad news. Goodbye.